So as I was watching each of the presentations that we had this morning, I thought Courtney would be so pleased that her presentation that I'm going to help share is really a recap of so many things that have already been said. So a lot of times we talk about when we sit through presentations, how much of it are we retaining? Well, this is an opportunity for you to get it one more time in a couple different areas. So overall, the areas of resources that we wanted to share with you were the Employee Benefit Plan Audit Quality Center membership. So again, a recap of what we've already heard, but with a little bit more flair from an auditor or practitioner perspective. AICPA publications, AICPA conferences, and then a tool, Thomson Reuters Checkpoint, which both Courtney's firm and Hansman Weeble use. So we've talked about and we've heard about the Employee Benefit Plan Audit Quality Center, and that it is a voluntary membership, and that membership comes with certain requirements, and it also provides us with a lot of resources. So as it was identified, the actual website itself becomes such a source of information, such a source of collaboration, of sharing ideas and asking questions. So we've talked about the webinars. The webinars are typically, not all the time, archived, so they're accessible to us at a later date. There are ANA resource centers. There are audit engagement tools and aids. One that Ian spoke to specifically is the ESOP evaluation tool. The DOL regulatory resources, primers, plan advisories, and then practice management tools and aids. So that would include marketing your CPA firm as an Audit Quality Center member. And all of this information, as was mentioned before, are produced in e-alerts, and the Audit Quality Center came to fruition in about 2004, the end of 2004, and in that time period, they have issued over 300 of these e-alerts, keeping the practitioners like you and I up to speed on the things that we need to know. So this is a slide that just has the summary of the webinars that have been presented in 2015. And you'll note that they are all in the past as we're gearing up for filing by Friday. And then any extensions that we have. But again, all of these, not all of these, most of these are archived so that you can reach out to and obtain this information even at a later date. So speaking to the audit quality membership, there are a couple of requirements. One of them is to designate an audit partner to have firm-wide responsibility for the firm's ERISA employee benefit plan audit practice. And then new for 2015 is that there is a mandatory attendance requirement at a center-sponsored webinar that has to do with the designated partners and operating your practice. You have to ensure that all your partners are AICPA members. You need to make your annual internal inspections specific to the ERISA practice available to your firm's peer reviewer, and that does include the year in which you are in peer review. And they're a little out of order. Ensure all individuals signing an audit opinion and managing an ERISA employee benefit plan audit engagement have a minimum of 8 hours of CPE over a 3-year period. So Courtney and I talked about this a little bit, and we would agree that it is best practice for all of your team members to have at least 8 hours of CPE, and maybe even more frequently than every 3 years. You need to make public your most recent peer review, and then you need to also have your ERISA engagements included in your peer review, again, which has been discussed with Jim earlier. And then there are some annual dues, and it's based on the number of CPAs that you have in your firm. And all of this information is found on the AICPA's website. So in addition to what you can find on the Audit Quality Center's website, the AICPA has specific publications which they have offered discounts for us for attending. And they are the Audit and Accounting Guide. So I think Ian mentioned the 700 pages, but this is the guide. In our firm, every person who participates in employee benefit plan audit engagements has their own. They highlight, they underline, they tab, They refer. They make notes back and forth in email. See page 232 or whatever it is. We use this on an ongoing basis. And again, this is one of the resources that the AICPA is offering a discount on. And then additionally, the audit risk alert, which we in our firm mandate that each one of our participants in employee benefit plan audits read each year. And then lastly, which is not updated every year, but the employee benefit plans trends and techniques. Okay. Lisa also mentioned the conferences. So the AICPA has a conference both in the spring and in the fall. So the one coming up in the fall will be December 7th and 8th, and it will be in DC. The conference next spring will be in Las Vegas, and it's May 10th through the 12th. We really encourage anybody that we come in contact with that participate in this area to attend the conferences, to have their partners attend the conferences. It's an opportunity for you to have face-to-face, one-on-one time with the regulators. I've gotten to ask Ian Dingwall my own question that I had on my specific engagement, and I got his perspective. That was very helpful. That was many years ago. I still have that opportunity when I go each year if there's something specific, unique. And employee benefit plans, they're not cookie cutter. They're all different. They are unique issues that we need to run past other practitioners or the regulators. So I encourage you guys to participate in these conferences. And then lastly, again, both Kiter and Hansman Weeble use PPC's guides to employee benefit plans, the PPC practice aids, and then the FASB codification for searches. So that is what Courtney would like to share with you today. I really appreciate the opportunity to deliver on her behalf and to be a part of this collaboration. We really find it's important, and we are, again, honored to be a part of it. Thank you.